everybody, and welcome to another episode of the SQUIDGE Abridged playthrough of Pokemon Zeta. We've returned to the Vesryn region because we now have access to Wormhole, and I figured it would be good to come and pick something up in case I don't want that move on my team for the rest of the game. So, we are here in Turkana Town, which was fairly uneventful if I remember rightly the last time we came, but there is one of these little wormhole indentations that we can go into and grab the Stargate, which I believe should be the HM item for Wormhole. There we go, mysterious device that allows you to travel through wormholes. That means, should I want to, currently I taught it to my Lucario over in the Aroma region, but if I want to get rid of that, then we can. I probably won't spend any time going and looking for wormholes because mostly it's legendary encounters and I'm not super worried about getting those, but we have it. We have the access to it now. So I'm going to pop back to the Aroma region and we'll carry on where we left off. Well, we've taken the long train ride, we flew over to Cassiopeia, and we are ready to head into Katana Cave, where our next destination awaits. Now, we can ignore the bridges this time and come up here, because now we can get in the wormhole. So if you are... we don't even need it now because we have the Stargate, so I can use Wormhole, the door was revealed, and we arrive in Hercules Town with Team... Hi Team Aqua. Oh yeah, we're part of Team Aqua now, in case you missed it. Last time we sided with Team Aqua, joining forces with a common enemy in Cypher, so we'll see how this goes. So, the boss has a mission for you. He wants you to meet him in the Neurometrics lab. This is weird talking to you now that you're part of our team. Anyway, head on over. We've learned something about Cypher's plans and you need to help us. I can do that. Can I get to my secret base from here? No, that just looks like a secret base thing. I suppose the base is different. It operates differently here. Oh, we have a I assume this is a safari zone? Yes. Okay, I'm not going to do that right now because I don't particularly want any Pokemon right now. Okay, well, we'll go and see Archie in a bit, but you never know. There's usually free stuff in these places, so let's see what we find. Hello. The king disappeared exactly 3 weeks ago. No one knows where he is. Isn't it disturbing? They say he's fighting against Cypher. What if Greevil is actually the king in disguise? What if the king is corrupt? Also, have you heard of the plot device called foreshadowing? Lol. Thanks. Ah, Golok and is a bishop. I'm holding a bishopite. Hey kid, you know what Pokemon natures? They're little statistics, blah blah blah. Yes, I know what natures are. Ah, we have a timid nature guy. Okay, that's cool. I don't need it right now. I mean, I could make Electrode timid. Or Espeon, actually. Espeon could be good as timid. Espeon has a neutral right now, so it's not the end of the world. But that could be fun. I will consider that. I will consider that, sir. Thank you. This town is giving me Celadon City vibes. I have to trade a Pokemon for Goomy, like a fairy type. I don't have one right now, but okay. What? Okay, is that like a robotic Frostlass? I don't know. Whatever. Hi. Have you visited our Safari Zone? A lot of less liked Pokemon live there, so catching and adopting them is definitely the right thing to do. It might be, but I'm busy currently. Hercules Town is famous due to our research in neurology. I mean, most places study Pokemon in the Pokemon world, but I'm glad there's other science happening too. Well, that's... Why would you do this? Like, surely there's no way to actually get to that item. That's mean. That's just mean. Okay, well there's nothing super exciting on here. Oh, hello. Is this another nature person? Modest. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we have modest and timid nature changes here. That's nice. I guess this is the lab I'm supposed to be going to. Oh god, hi. You're here, good. We've been waiting for you. Follow me. Okay. Hi. Oh, Squidge, thank goodness you're here. I'd like to introduce you to Professor Sage. He's a world-famous neuroscientist and is dedicated to the helping of shadow Pokemon. Greetings, Squidge. I was the one who discovered how to manipulate the neurons of Pokemon. The shadow Pokemon plague is my fault. You bastard. Nonsense! You couldn't have known your research would be stolen and used for evil? I suppose not. Anyways, Squidge, we think we have an insight into Cypher's ultimate plan. We know that capitalizing on the king's absence by trying to take over the Aroma government. This place has a government? Okay. However, there is still the immediate threat of the Royal Guard, who are still guarding the palace. South of here is a place called the Therian Plateau. It's a place a legendary trio known as the Kami Trio used to control the weather of the world by. For that reason, the plateau is connected by ley lines to the entire region. As long as the Kami Trio were there, the ley lines were constantly shifting, and all the ley lines that weren't in use were directed to Katana Cave. However, the Kami Trio recently fled to the Vesryn Safari Zones, which is why you can find Tornadus, Thunderous, and Landorus in random Safari Zones. Which is weird, but okay. The plateau hasn't been in use for a very long time. We believe the Cypher intends to use the ley lines to corrupt Pokemon all over the region, distracting the Royal Guard and allowing them to launch an attack unhindered on Kingdom City. And that's correct, and that's why we need you, Squidge. You're the strongest battler currently allied with Team Aqua. We need you to go up there and stop Greevil. If you do this for us, I'll be able to aid Professor Maple's studies on Shadow Pokemon and add the Purify Chamber to your PC. Please hurry! I've already seen the Cypher moving down Route 5X. Okay, I guess that's what we're doing then. Hello. Okay. It's not designed to work on other devices. Much like Zeta and Omicron. Is there anyone else interesting here? Hello. We're researching things about the brain. Neurometric. Yeah. Okay. Ooh, a super special item from Kalos. We can choose Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle. If they're holding an item from Kalos, is that a Mega Stone? Who do I want? I do like Mega Venusaur. Not gonna lie. I have Swampert, so again, I don't really see the point in bringing Squirtle. So I guess it's between Bulbasaur and Charmander. You don't know which it's going to be with Charmander, so I might go for Bulbasaur because we know what we're getting. Well, I suppose we could play Charmander Roulette. Well, I know, we had Charmander and Vesryn, so let's go for Bulbasaur. I'm going to call you Cilantro. As much as it pains me to use that word, it does make a fun little name. It's coriander, damn it. The Aroma region has a very harsh level progression. No, duh! It's ridiculous. This should help a lot. I mean, yes. I don't quite know why it's got such a ridiculous level progression, but it does. It's kind of insane. Okay. So, we're heading south, I think, to the Therian Plateau. So, Route 5X. Here we are. Lovely. Immediate fight. Okay. Would you like to have a good old-fashioned... Wait, there's... I feel like it's been forever since I did a double battle. Are you actually doing doubles, or did you just say that? No, we are. Wow, okay. Starmie and Swordsbuck. Okay, we're actually kind of set up for this, which is good. I don't know if we can one-shot either of them, but we can try. Close. Maybe we should have doubled up for the Starmie, but hey ho. Swordsbuck is down, that's fine. What else you got? Pidgeot! Oh, this is fine for us. That's annoying, but otherwise we're okay. We can just do a... Actually, let's do a Hex, because it's... Because I can! Well done, Surge. Breaking through confusion like that. Absolute pro. Sweet! And there goes the Starmie. Done and done. Thank you. Well, that was interesting. Okay, okay, we will do our usual thing. I'll go and clear out any mandatory trainers. Hopefully the other ones we can just skirt around. And I'll see you in a sec. Alrighty, trainers cleared out, so let's carry on down Route 5X. You come to the end of the grassy bit, and now we have a little bit of surfing to do. Now, there's multiple ways you can go, but I found coming this way seems to cut out a lot of the faff. I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Whew. And then we can climb this waterfall, so make sure you've got at least the HMs, if not the items, to make your life easier. And that brings us to this little cave, which is the Therian Cave. Oh, well, that's very underwhelming. But hey, we're here. Oh, look at those particle effects. I'm gonna save real quick. I would like to save, thank you. Okay. Well, this bodes well. Hi. That's the wrong button, that's the button. Have you come to stop us, Squidge? In most stories, this is where I try to convince you that I'm doing good, That's a delusion. Cypher's goal has always been to obtain and maintain power. Power is not a means, it is an end. One does not establish a dictatorship in order to safeguard a revolution. One makes the revolution in order to establish the dictatorship. Fine, you wish to do battle? Let us fight. I can assure you I intend to follow through with my plan whether I win or lose. Okay. Then why are we doing this? If you're gonna do this regardless of if I win, then why are we bothering? Like, what is the point? You could have left that point until after I won, you know? Oh, he crunch. Don't crunch me. Another Thunderbolt. Good, lovely. Bye, Aerodactyl. I feel better because I'm actually on a par with levels this time. I made sure my team was at a reasonable level. Oh. Straight in on the Golurk. Okay, this thing gave me real trouble last time, so hopefully we'll be okay this time. Yes, the heavens with— what does that even mean? I don't know what that means. Oh my god, that did how much? Excuse me? Oh god, it's gonna be faster than me, isn't it? Let's protect really quickly. Okay, well, I have concerns. Yep, it's faster. Alright. In that case, we have to hope that Espeon can do some damage with a Grass Knot. We do also have Seth this time, to be fair. We could Brave Bird. Grass Knot. How much does that do? It should do quite a lot because it's big. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I should have done this in the first place. Should have just gone with that straight away. Whoops. Tauros. Okay. I feel like Artemis can probably deal with this, but we could switch to Seth to do the same thing. We can go for a close combat. And also the Intimidate drop. Ha ha ha. Two can play that game, my friend. It still does more than I'd like, but oh well. Close combat. Get rid of the Tauros. Really? You lived? You lived that? How dare you? Well, shit. Okay, at least that took it out. That's okay. Okay. What's next? Manectric. Well, that makes sense because, you know, Bud. Do we just... I should outspeed, right? We could just go for another close combat and let Seth go down. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. At least you get Shell Bell recovery. Really? You just went straight for the... Alright. Well... Oh, now there's an idea. Hehehe. There we go. Mirror Coat. I wasn't convinced I was going to keep Mirror Coat, but actually that was helpful. Okay, Altaria. Hello, Altaria. I think I'm going to... We'll do a Thunderbolt. I was debating a Light Screen, but I don't know if there's really much point. Now, don't perish, Song. I was trying to be cheeky. Rude. Let's do it again. Go on, let's do it again. Yeah! Come on, Surge, hold on. Good lad. It's not enough, but, you know. It's fine. The Thunderbolt will take it down. Which leaves us with, I'm guessing, a Shadow Pokemon. Reuniclus. Ooh, okay. I'll take a Shadow Reuniclus. I may as well leave Surge in. And just chuck... Or do I just... I don't know if those the Shadow moves are physical or special, so I think we'll just throw Pokeballs. I stocked up on Ultra Balls just to try and get through this. I assume it'll end up in Hyper Mode at some point, so it'll start doing damage to itself. Oh, this is kind of where I wish I taught Surge Thunder Wave, but hey ho. Because I don't really want to go Will-O-Wisp. Alright, let's do this, Artemis. Maybe we will put the light screen up. Go on then. Just in case. Okay, that's good. That's fine. That did what we needed to. There's hyper mode. So let's see if we can catch ourselves a Rheoniclus. Excuse me. Oh, that sucks. Wait, what? Each Pokemon's HP was... What? That's what that does? Oh god, okay. Well, that's concerning. Was that a real move? No, alright, cool. Oh, interesting. It's a recharge move. I have to look that up. Shadow moves. It was! Wow. Oh, there you go. We caught ourselves a Rheoniclus. And beat Groovil. Winning! This matter's not a mere battle, does not interfere with my plan. Again, then why did we bother? Other than for me to free the Rheoniclus, obviously. As I said, it does not matter whether I win or lose. As you can see, the ley lines are already in motion. Only an intense drought and lack of energy in the air to draw on could prevent us from spreading the plague to the rest of the region. In the meantime, I'd like to talk about you. Why'd you fight us, Is it because you believe we're generally wrong in morals? Yeah, mostly. If so, what moral absolute do you hold us to? All we want is power. Do you not want this when you win a battle? Is this not everyone's main goal in life in some fashion or another? If you want money, you want purchasing power over someone else. If you want fame, that's still power in the perception of you. And if you don't have this sense of hubris, then... Gasp! Are you kidding me? Is this a joke? This is no ordinary drought. Is this the force of Shadow Kyogre? Why is Shadow Kyogre causing droughts? I'm very confused. Oh, then that would be the greatest amount of irony I've ever seen in this messed up world. Bah! Fine, we'll have to take a different approach to our assault on Kingdom City. Rather than distracting the guards, we'll simply pummel through them. The drought faded. Kyogre has moved on, it seems. Clearly, this never got changed from... Unless... I would be really curious if Omicron is the same, and it is just droughts, and it was never changed, or for some reason these just got swapped. But I'm not playing through Omicron just to find out. The drought faded. Kyogre has moved on, it seems. Nevertheless, we'll track it. We'll just catch Shadow Kyogre and use it to completely destroy the Royal Guard. We'll take on Kingdom City by force. See you in the aftermath, Squidge. Enjoy the show! The aftermath? Yeah, that's how you feel after you've had potatoes. Well, this blows. Hey, if it ends up going south, you can move back to Hoenn with us. Thanks. I appreciate that, I guess. But hey, so long as we're here in Aroma, we may as well try to save it, right? Look, we've stopped this plan here, but as you've heard, they're just going to assault Kingdom City directly. And if tradition has anything to do with it, there's only one Pokemon that can stop a rampaging weather god. It starts with an R and ends with an Aquaza. Or Aquaza, as I say. Problem is, the last time I saw Breakwaza was when Brendan caught it. Listen, in the north of Aroma lies one of the biggest mountains you'll ever see. Mount Epsilon, as it's known. So big, in fact, that 2 towns are nestled within it. Canis and Polaris Town. You'll be heading up there anyway. Polaris, which is as far as the public usually climbs, is the coldest place in the universe aside from Frigida Z. Okay, and it's the home of the all-powerful Ice Gym leader. They say he trained with the king himself. After you get the Niflheim badge, I want you to continue up to the summit of the mountain. It'll be dangerous, of course, but I believe that Brendan resides at the top. He alone can breathe at those levels due to Rayquaza's airlock ability. He'll recognize you as a region champion and will likely allow you to breathe as well in order for him to battle you. I want you to steal his Rayquaza. Oh, what? We're just robbing people? Can we not just ask him? Like, hi, Brendan, do you want to give us a hand and like, just you know, help us sort this out? Yes, I know. It's reasonable to believe that in his search for power, Brendan may have corrupted Rayquaza to gain strength. This would allow you to snag it, no? That's your mission. If you can get Rayquaza, not only will we be able to stop Cypher's attack, but we will have a powerful beast to defend Kingdom City with. I'll have Professor Sage update your PC to allow you to access the Purify Chamber. Go now. Head due north. Godspeed, Squidge. Well, this took a turn. Alright, well, is there anything else here? No, it's literally just this. Can I do anything with this? Is it gonna spawn a combi like the rest of them? No, okay. Well, I guess I'll head back to Hercules Town, heal up my team, and we'll head north. See you in a sec. Okie dokie, team is sorted. Purify Chamber has been set up and is already purifying Shadow Pokemon, which is fantastic, and we're heading north to 6X. I had a quick look and we should be able to hopefully just, if I'm good at this, ignore a whole load of trainers and just head north to Mount Epsilon. We can go this way. Ignore you. Oh, no. Okay, fine. I was doing so well. Damn it. Okay, well, that's fine. We can quickly get through this. Amy can set fire to a bug. Amy's good at that. The route itself is actually really short, so this is fine. Burn it! Burn it! Nice. Ah, crit. Amy's sense of speed and getting through this is obviously on par with mine. Which is great. What else you got? An Excadrill. That's not really helpful here for me. I'll be honest. So we'll send in Kip. Off you go, Kip. Have fun. Yeah, no, we're okay with the Earthquake. Still does a fair chunk because Excadrill is an absolute beast. But we're okay. We retaliate with a Scald. Which is perfect. Thank you, Kip. Ooh, 63. Look at you go, buddy. Beautifly. I could stay in an Ice Beam, I suppose. Don't know if that's going to be enough, but it's something. Ooh, so close. Ugh. I didn't think about that. Oh well. It's fine. It's not a Nuzlocke, so it's okay. I can just set fire to more bugs. Lovely. Bye-bye, Beautifly. Okie dokie, what else have you got for us? Dustox. Oh yeah, this is Amy all over. Absolutely Amy all over. Really? Boo. Boo you with your toxics. Okay. Done. Thank you very much. Alright, let's try and not get any more trainers while we're in here. Right, let's just heal really quickly. Put in restore. And then we need a revive. For Kip, thank you. And then a hyper potion to top you up. That's the wrong button. There we go. All sorted. That's lovely. We're there now. Can you not look at me? Thank you. Mount Epsilon. We are here. Can I just... Oh god, I don't know where I'm going. Can I'd like to get that item. Which I assume I do by going this way. What is that? Oh, hidden power. I barely use hidden power, I'm not gonna lie. Although I suppose at least in this game, because you can see the IVs, it's much easier to go and grab an IV, like a hidden power checker, to then see whether it's worth it. There's so many people in here. Like, what? Okay, I have to go this way. Alright. Time for the usual. I'm gonna figure out a route through here, and then we'll go through together. Alright? Cool. See you in a bit. Alrighty, well, I've cleared most of this cave, so we'll see what else we find in here. It's relatively straightforward to navigate through, as far as I've gotten anyway. The nice thing is, again, there aren't too many compulsory trainers. There's a couple I accidentally fought that I didn't mean to, but there's also a couple of items to grab on some of these little plateaus. We have a max ether that'll come in handy later. But yeah, there's a lot of trainers in here, but they don't make you fight through all of them. If you're, you know, better than me at walking past and not, you know, catching their eye. So that's the first floor. I would, yes, like to use more max repels. Oh, golem's ready for purification. This lady here has a shadow sigilith that we snagged, so that's now safely in my care. Ignore that guy. And then we can come up here. That's another item there I can grab. Finally, energy ball. I can teach that to Espeon, hopefully, and replace Grass Knot. Although I say Grass Knot was very useful against Greevil's Mega Golurk, it must be said. So this plateau is mostly just items. Oh, Max Revive. That's handy. I only have one of those. And I have avoided using it for a while. What's this last item here? The TM for Thunder. Okay, fine. I don't really have Rain on the team right now, so I'm not sure I want the risk of Thunder when I have Thunderbolt. Okay, so that means we've got to go up this way. Up the path to the right here once I've scaled back down all of these damn rocks. Run behind this guy. We have one more compulsory train. Oh no, we don't. She's moved. That's fine. Rapidash can be purified. I see Mirror B up there. Alright, this should hopefully be the door to, I'm hoping, Canis Town. So the last thing that stands in our way is Mirror B. Let's put Seth at the front, because I assume he's going to lead with a Ludicolo, as he so often does. Seth, that's not really where you need to be set. There we go. I know you're a bird, but still. Oh, darling, no, no, you again? You defile the true taste of music. I'll send you packing with my elegant steps. Let the music play. Dun, 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 dun. I think this is the one from... It's based on the theme from XD rather than Colosseum. Kind of a shame. I dig the one from Colosseum a little bit more. Hey, good job, Seth. It's a lot of recoil, but it's okay. We have the Shell Bell. Do you have another Shadow Pokemon for me to steal? Porygon! You do. It has scaled in level. Which is a little concerning. Okay, we're gonna switch to Kip and see if we can catch this thing this time. I assume at some point in the post-game, if there are ones that you've missed, then, you know, you can come back and just keep fighting Mirror B over and over again. Oh god, okay, let's just start lobbing Ultra Balls and hoping for the best. Alrighty, that's one Porygon for me. Thank you very much. Whew. Took a few Pokeballs, but we got there. Can Espeon just... Oh, wait, yeah, you're confused, aren't you? Okay, well, we should still be fine. We'll switch to Cephei, it'll be easier. It'll be easier. One brave bird should do the trick. Growling at me. You're level 65 and you have growl. Good grief. Mirror B, what are you doing, man? Clearly dancing too much to think about your Pokemon. Alrighty, that is that dealt with, thank goodness. Thanks, Mirror B. I'll take the Porygon and bye. Whoop, whoop. Oh, this just won't do it. Won't do it all. You're beating me through and through and through. Cut the music. I need to scram. Let's scram. Do you have no lackeys with you? Well, we've arrived in Canis Town. So let's just, I'll heal my team real quick and we'll explore. Alrighty, I don't think there's a huge amount to do in Canis Town, but we'll have a little look around while we're here. Hello, sir. It's quite the hike to even get up to Canis Town, and Polaris is even further up the mountain. Isn't that pretty? Well, that's how mountains work. Heard funky music coming from the cave. Man, I felt like breaking out and dance right away. You won't hear it now, I kicked his butt. I just realized something. The king and the ice gym leader of Polaris Town both have golden bracelets. I wonder what that could mean. Is it a conspiracy? Who knows? I think you're looking into it too much, my dear. What have we got here? Did you hear about the project the king launched in Kingdom City? Before he disappeared, of course. They said he was working on a spaceship called Phoenix Iota. I wonder if the project is still in progress. Spaceship, you say? Every move has its own useful purpose. Calm Mind! Yes, that's useful. That is useful. Thank you. I like Calm Mind. Calm Mind Espeon will be very useful. Thank you. Actually, I might be good on Ninetales too. Please stop barging into my house like this. I don't have any money. Oh, well, sorry, I just wanted to chat. I didn't want your money. Clearly she's been robbed before. Okay, who lives here? I've been studying many different aspects of Pokemon. Did you know that certain thing yes, they have moves. Who knew? Great, thanks. Don't even acknowledge you saying anything. It's too late because I already had the text box open. You're home up to Polaris and beyond? Are you insane? You should have this. A focus band. Thank you. I don't really want that, but thanks. I'll take it, I guess. Okay. This is a Wailord. Hello. I'm the Nuzlocke TM Lord. Many moves are usually only available to people doing Nuzlocke challenge from the Nuzlocke Lord. However, I can probably sell you these even if you aren't Nuzlocking. Ooh, what have you got? Oh, okay. These are obviously exclusive to this. Live wire, I think that's lays an unclosed circuit at the foe's feet. So that's an entry hazard. Improved accuracy. Improving accuracy. Draco Jet, I'm guessing that's a dragon type quick attack. That's a dark type solar beam. Okay. Turns Pokemon into the ice type permafrost. That's another entry hazard. That's nice. Petrifies the foe, making them the rock type. Increasing. Okay. Oh, interesting. So that's a field effect, kind of. Power Shrine. Same with Special Shrine. Fumble. Doing damage proportional to its value. Okay. Oh, okay. Interesting. Alright, well they're interesting moves. I'm not entirely sure I want any right now, but thank you. He wants to go to space. So there's some interesting TMs from that guy. I might have to look into what they are first, but we'll see. The girl down there got some rare moves onto one of her Pokemon. I can't know how she did it. Hi. Nice one for a Pokemon. One thing I really want is a rare box for Seed Flare. I'm willing to give you a Litwick with 2 moves it couldn't normally learn otherwise. Okay, well, I don't have the rare box. I assume that's a wormhole or a Tesseract job, but I'll deal with that later. I saw this nifty little item from Team Cypher. Here, I stole 2. You can have one. A Master Ball! Thank you. That is useful. I think I'm going to need that. If we're going to be stealing a Rayquaza, I don't want to be faffing around with that. Isn't this a fantastic view of the Aroma region? I love Canis so much. I'm glad I can't see anything because that's not how this game works. An Eevee for an Aron. I don't have an Eevee right now, but okay. This guy has a lot of Aron. So if you want an Aron, you can go and speak to that guy. I heard that if you pet Eevee in a tender way, it could evolve into Sylveon. Oh. I sense a change coming. A king deserted, a shadow arising. A region consumed. The end is near. Well, that guy is, concerned. Or concerning, either way. Okay. That is everything in Canis Town. The most important thing I think here is the Nuzlocke Lord, and I guess this just takes us into the next bit of Mount Epsilon. Yeah. Okay, well, you know, I think I'm gonna leave that for now. I think that's a good place to pick that up next time. But there you go, we've dealt with Cypher, kind of, I guess, at Therian Plateau. We beat Greevil, but Shadow Kyogre is now causing problems. Yeah, who could have seen that coming? So we are climbing Mount Epsilon to try and find a Rayquaza to steal. Yay! Theft. It's fine. So yeah, next time we will embark on the next ascent of Mount Epsilon. But for now, thank you very much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a like, drop a subscribe. It'd mean the world to me. And wherever you are, whatever you're doing, have a great day. And I'll see you on a video real soon. Goodbye, everybody.